Hey everyone, it's Lainey. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. I have kind of a last minute video I decided to do and that's, what is this video called? Wardrobe or closet essentials for college. I already did a back to school lookbook on my channel. I'll link it up here. But I really tried to focus that on being school appropriate because I know that's so many people's biggest gripe with YouTube back to school videos. But if you're in college, you don't normally have a dress code. I think I didn't, at least. I graduated from a smaller school in Michigan called Grand Valley in 2020, and these are going to be a list of things that when I look back on, especially like my freshman year, I wish somebody told me to bring these things, to stop wearing certain things. Yeah, I think it would have saved me a lot of embarrassment when I look back on old photos. So let's just get into it. I really feel like this is gonna help a lot of you guys. It would have helped me a lot. So if I'm thinking about like freshman year me or freshman going into college, it's very different from high school when you're told you can't wear all these things, or maybe you had a uniform, and it's fun to finally be able to branch out. I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna say something so basic. Going back, I wish I would have had in my college wardrobe essentials a freaking baseball cap. The cicadas outside are so loud. Now I say this because in high school, at least my high school and I think most high schools, we weren't allowed to wear hats. So I just never wore hats because it was like, oh, I can't wear them at school. I just didn't think to put them on. I wear hats all the time now, and it took me literally 4 years outside of high school to finally like get used to wearing hats. The girls who would wear baseball caps to class or just around campus, it was just such an effortless thing. When you wake up, get ready for your 8 a.m., you just throw a cap on and you can put your hair in a little bun and you look a little more put together than having, especially when I was a freshman in college, was the big nasty bun on the top of your head. So yeah, a baseball cap. I know, it's basic, but if you go from high school and never wearing them because you weren't allowed to, you forget that you're allowed to wear a baseball cap or a hat in college, or at least I did. Another thing I wish someone would have told me is bringing or buying or just looking for going out tops that are weather appropriate. This one hurts me to my core. I was one of the girls who would wear like a little summer crop top and her leggings out to a party in the middle of January, and I'd be shaking in my white little sneakers at the bus stop, freezing my ASS off. You can still find cute going out tops that are so much more weather appropriate, or even that you're able to layer. If you have like that bustier that you really want to wear out, could put like a turtleneck sweater underneath or just like a long sleeve underneath. Still let it like scoop down low if you want to show your chest off a little bit more because you're going out, you want to dress that way. A like cropped cardigan, or wearing a cuter like bustier on its own but with like a leather blazer over top. Like just think of things that you can layer and make it look weather appropriate. I don't want to see you guys making the same mistakes I did, wearing a little white lace tank top in the middle of January with like a jean jacket. The way jean jacket, leggings, and a tank top, crop top, had a chokehold on me and my roommates from when we went out. Disgusting. We look back at those photos and we just, ugh. And that's a cute outfit. I'm not saying that's an ugly outfit. It was a cute outfit. We looked cute. We looked good. Didn't look cute standing knee deep in the snow in our summer tank tops and light colored jean jackets. We look stupid. Even the excuse of like, oh, everyone was doing it, we fit in. Do you really want that to be your excuse your whole life? Something again that I realized I really messed up with when I just had my wardrobe at school, and this wasn't even something that I had at home, it's just longer shirts. All I had were crop tops. I had an interview for an internship, and I literally had to borrow one of my roommate's shirts because I did not own a single shirt that was long enough to not be a crop top. So just think about that. If you have internships coming up in your future or interviews, or you don't want to go to class in a crop top, which I totally get, think about expanding your wardrobe just to having a little bit more professional looking outfits. You're getting older, it's time to not just have crop tops. in your wardrobe. I know it sucks. And when I'm saying all these pieces, especially with like more professional outfits, I was someone who I didn't want to buy just work clothes and never wear them throughout my life or normal everyday life. I have a video coming out, it might already be out, about clothes for in the office. I didn't buy a bunch of new items for this lookbook. It was mostly ways I could incorporate the clothes I already had into being professional attire. And I feel like that's what's so important. So if I was in college right now and I knew I was gonna have sporadic interviews or presentations for school where you have to dress up a little bit, a white button up would be totally on my list of items that I would 100% need. You can wear that to class, everyday look. A sweater, just go and get a sweater that isn't cropped. It'll save you. Or even having like a nicer t-shirt. I think you could so get away with like a looser white t-shirt or black t-shirt and dressing it up a little bit with like trousers, loafers, good to go. I think back of what I used to wear for presentations and it was so ugly. If you can tell, this list isn't gonna be, you need one white t-shirt, you need 2 pairs of jeans. I didn't want to make it like that because I feel like there's a million of those already on the internet, and this is really so you can think about the exact pieces you want, and I'm not telling you, you need to go out and buy this pair of sneakers because they'll save your life. No, think of the sneakers that would fit into your wardrobe already, or that you already have and maybe haven't thought about bringing to school or wearing in that way. The reason I said that is because like you're gonna need a warm jacket if you're going somewhere cold, duh. But what you might not think about is bringing or purchasing a jacket that you're actually gonna wear going out. I don't mean to make this all about like going out, but these are the things that I really struggled with, because in high school it was like if you were going to a party in someone's basement, somebody drops you off, or you drive there with your friends, whatever, and you stay in the basement all night and you can wear your leggings and your little crop top because you're not outside. When you get to college and you're walking around the streets aimlessly looking for a party, or you start bar hopping if you're 21, things change and nobody tells you how to deal with that. I really didn't do much of either of those things, high school or college, but what you're gonna need is a jacket that you'll actually wear going out. So whether this be a leather blazer, a leather jacket, a trench coat, or my senior year when I started like actually liking fashion, I had my mom's suede jacket with the fur trim and I would always get compliments on that. By senior year I was going to the bars, so I wasn't going to like, I never went to a frat party, so I wasn't worried about getting like disgusting. I think a leather jacket is such a good move if you're going to parties where you think you might get like dirty or drinks spilled on you or stuff like that, because you can literally just wipe it down. Bring a jacket to the party you're going to. I promise you, it won't be the end of the world if you have to carry it while you like cool down for a second, or you can normally find a place to hide it too. Okay, going back to what college is actually for, going to class. A pair of trousers. They are so comfy. A pair of wide leg trousers. I have my all-time favorite pair from NAKD, and they have so many on their website. Trousers are also just super easy to thrift, but I could wear a pair of trousers and a hoodie, a t-shirt, whatever, and you look a little bit more put together, but you're still feeling as comfortable as you'd be in a pair of sweatpants. Especially if it's like your senior year, try getting used to just getting dressed every day. You're gonna have to do it with a real job, so might as well try it out then. Okay, more Lainey 2016 slander. Find yourself a good pair of jeans. This can be any wash, any style, whatever. A pair of jeans that you feel good in, that you can match and mix with a bunch of different tops and sweaters and jackets, whatever. Because it's time to stop wearing leggings to parties. Lululemon leggings are athletic wear. They're athleisure too, but if you're going out at night, you're not where you go and wear your corset with your leggings and Air Force Ones. I'm not trying to slander any of you. It was okay in high school, but you need to move on. I did it. And I look back and I think of how dumb I look. All my roommates, we look back and we're like, why were we wearing leggings with little cute going out tops? Like, I promise you, your butt probably looks better in a good pair of jeans if that's what you're going for. Or if you really want to wear your leggings, opt for a pair of like leather leggings, or you know, like those vinyl kind of looking ones. I had a pair that I would wear to the bars senior year, and I could wear that with a jean jacket and just a top, a cute little top. It's not something I would wear now, But I look back at that outfit and I'm like, oh, that was cute. Like, she was doing something. But when I look back at me wearing Lululemon leggings out with a cute top, it defeats the purpose of everything. Next thing, something I always wore in college, and I feel like people sleep on it, is a sundress. If you have a cute baby doll sundress, it's literally like wearing pajamas, which I don't know if you can tell is like my favorite thing to wear. It was so cute and effortless. You put it on with a pair of tennis shoes and you're good to go. And then my last thing, again, something I realized when I was at college and it was too late. My freshman year, my toes literally all went numb because it was freezing outside and I was wearing like rubber rain boots in the winter. I don't know, do people still wear hunter boots? I don't really know. But in 2016 when I was going to college, everybody had hunter rain boots and mine were just like rubber rain boots. But rubber does not insulate your feet. Your feet will freeze. It doesn't matter what socks you're wearing, your feet will freeze. So I quickly realized that, and then that was when I bought my first pair of Doc Martens that I still have, and a pair of leather boots opposed to rubber boots will keep your feet so freaking warm. I think I've said this before, but I really want you to understand that there's nothing worse than having your feet freezing in class. You won't even be able to pay attention to anything that's going on, and I know those classes are a lot of money. Okay, well, I think I really rambled in this video and I'm so sorry if I did, and I did not mean to offend anybody with what I was saying. If honestly, I was just thinking back on myself and my roommates, what we would wear and make fun of ourselves now for wearing. At the end of the day, I can't remember one other girl who wore what I was wearing or something like embarrassing out to a party, because you only care about what you wore. You don't care what anyone else wore. So wear whatever makes you happy. I'm just saying, I'm trying to give you some tips, especially with the freezing outside. Like, nobody wants to freeze outside. You won't have a good time. And then it's like, oh, just like take a few shots before you go out and you'll stay warm. No, you won't. You'll get really cold. It's funny though to look back on. And a lot of you are seniors in college and can probably vouch, or you're graduated and can say the same thing looking back at you freshman year and thinking, what was she doing? Literally, who lets a bunch of 18-year-olds live together in like this little commune? Well, I love you guys so much. Make sure to check out my work attire video. I was getting so many requests to do one of those and I finally did it, even though it's kind of hard. I love you guys the absolute most and I'll see you in a few days. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to. Bye!